There's nothing quite like getting a window seat on a flight. This trip was extra special though. I absolutely love views like this. My mate actually missed his flight, which is a damn shame for him. But it meant for me, I had 3 seats available, all to myself. I was starting this holiday living in luxury, stretched out, with all the legroom I could ask for. Alright, we're in the taxi now, or should I say I'm in the taxi now, making my way to the villa. I'm just looking at the streets of Malta and Gozo, which is actually the island just off of Malta where the villa resides. And as you can see, it's very different from back home. When I say back home, I mean the UK. Look at the buildings. That classic honey-coloured limestone everywhere. The colourful enclosed balconies, which I think they call galleria. It's got so much character on every corner. It's amazing how all the churches have this grand historic feel to them. We passed our Marks and Spencer's and a B&F bank too. So you've got your modern comforts right next to the traditional architecture. I'm loving the blend of old and new. And here we are. We've made it to the villa. This is the entrance, and trust me, you'll want to see the outside a bit later in this video. But for now, let's head in and take a look around. Check out the living area. Tiled floors to keep it cool, and these amazing dark wooden beams across the ceiling. Through this beautiful stone archway, it opens up into a second lounge area and the dining space. Perfect for chilling out after a long day of exploring. And just off of that, you've got the kitchen. All wooden cabinets, fully equipped. It's just everything you need to cook up a storm. But this is the main event. Look at the private pool area. All lit up at night with plenty of sun, lounges and tables for outdoor dining. This is where we'll be spending a lot of time. I can already tell it's absolutely perfect. Now for the rooms. This is the main bedroom on the ground floor. It's really spacious with easy access right to the pool. It's a great room, I must say. But since this is a birthday trip for my boy, you know I had to let him have the best spot. Happy birthday, bro. Let's head up these stairs and check out the other rooms. This place is bigger than it looks. Up here we've got a couple of bedrooms. This first one has 2 single beds. Still got those nice wooden beams too. Here's the second room upstairs. Another twin room. Looking cozy, but not my room either though. And just next to it, the main bathroom. This is my spot for the week. Another great room, I would say second best. But for me, the main feature for my room was right through these doors. My own private balcony. What a view to wake up to. You can see right over the pool area. This is going to be perfect for those morning coffees, even though I don't drink coffee. Heading down the stairs, you can really appreciate the layout of the place. It's got a great open flow to it. One of the things I noticed as soon as we touched down was the incredible architecture of the churches. They are absolutely everywhere. Each one is so grand and beautifully maintained. It really adds to the island's unique charm. Now, we're heading out to explore the island a bit more. The countryside here is just stunning and so different from the green rolling hills of the UK. It's more rugged and arid, with these old traditional stone walls sectioning off the fields and cacti growing everywhere. It feels like a completely different world. We're on our way to the famous holiday destination on the Gozo Island, a natural cave that's meant to have one of the best views you can find. Okay, we've arrived. This is the trail leading to the cave, and wow, we're already seeing some amazing sights. Just look at the incredible view of the beach below. That down there is Ramla Bay, or as the locals call it, Ramla. I really can't pronounce how they pronounce it, to be fair, so we'll just keep it moving. Yeah, which literally means red beach. So if you look that up in Maltese, you'll find out what it is that I was trying to say. Anyway, it's famous for its unique reddish golden sand. It's one of Gozo's biggest and best beaches. And from up here, I think you can see why. Obviously, with a view like this, we had to stop and get some pictures. The whole crew was here, just taking in this breathtaking scenery before we head into the main attraction. And here we go, entering the famous Tal-Mixta Cave. I hope I pronounced it right. I have a thing for butchering words. But anyway, we shall not digress. It's a natural opening carved right into the cliffside, and it leads out to something spectacular. Wow, just wow. This is what it's all about. The cave opens up like a natural window, perfectly farming that incredible view of Ramla Bay. The story goes that this is the legendary cave from Homer's Odyssey, where the nymph Calypso held Odyssey's captive. When I say nymph, please take your mind out the gutter. You can really feel the history and the mythology here. The vibe is incredible. Loads of other people here are just taking in the view. We ended up chatting with a few fellow tourists, just to share a moment or two, you know. It was such a good spot that we had to get the drone out. As you can see here, I'm setting it all up for some truly epic shots. You just can't come to a place like this and not get the bird's eye view. And there she goes. Let's see what this place really looks like from the sky.
Yeah, man's getting their posing now to get a real picture. So you get a real picture. Show me the Ramla Beach. It's recording now, isn't it? Yeah, pose. Rob, pose the picture. Come on, picture.
Let me actually take a picture of this as well,
Yeah, yeah, come in, picture.
Look at us posing, trying to look oh so cool for the camera. I hope we did. I do.
One more. Is the resolution going to be stronger, yeah?
Be zooming a bit, yeah, be zooming there.
Last one. That's why I'm coming closer,
Yeah. The puppy power. Scrappy do. Let me record some.
We're just taking a moment here inside the cave, having a chill session and enjoying the atmosphere while the drone does its thing. Flying out from Tal-Mixta Cave, you can really see the scale of the cliff face. You've got all the people inside looking like tiny specks. Pulling back further, you can see the entire coastline, the rugged landscape of Gozo. and the stunning Ramla Bay with its golden sand and crystal clear turquoise beautiful water. It's just out of this world. We flew it around, got some shots of the mandem, and then we brought it back in for a quick break before the second flight. You just have to capture as much of this as possible, especially when you come from a place that's pretty much always grey. What an unforgettable spot this was. So after our little cave exploration, we decided to head down to the beach. Google Maps was telling us to go one way, but honestly it looked like it was taking us the longest way it could find. We could see the sea right there. Nah, we'll find our own way there. Famous last words, right? But this time, our little rebellion kinda paid off. We found this direct path, a bit steep, a bit rugged, but the views were absolutely worth it. The walk down was an adventure in itself. We were surrounded by all types of amazing creatures, cacti, wildflowers, and the sound of the waves were getting closer and closer. It felt and looked like we were a million miles away from everything. The path was a bit of a workout, not gonna lie. But every step was worth it for the incredible scenery that was unfolding before us. And then finally, sand! We made it! As we got down to the beach, we noticed these tiny little footprints everywhere. We were just admiring them. When we finally got to the bottom and got to the beach, a woman came over and told us this whole area is actually a protected nesting site for loggerhead turtles. She said that around this time of year, the baby turtles hatched and made their way to the ocean. My heart sank a little bit, hoping we hadn't accidentally stepped on any eggs. It was a humbling reminder of the incredible nature that we were surrounded by. One of the events we managed to attend while we was in Malta was actually Freedom Street, a massive celebration of, let's say, dancehall, reggae, maybe not reggae, definitely bashment. The first thing I noticed was the drinks menu, a bit on the pricey side, if you ask me. They had this cashless wristband system, which was cool, but I totally forgot to spend all my money I topped up before the festival ended. So yeah, lesson learned. But honestly, the vibe was incredible. So many beautiful black sisters everywhere. It was amazing to see. Absolutely amazing. We even had this grand idea to throw an after party at our villa. We made this little promo video on the day of the festival, thinking that we were marketing geniuses. Turns out, planning a party on the same day you announced it isn't the best strategy. That and the fact that all the shops in Gozo are closed super early. So we had nothing to offer our potential guests. So the after party was a bit of a bust. But hey, we definitely had fun making the video. But the real party was at Liquid Spirit, a house and soul music festival held at a stunning cliffside villa in Gozo. This was a grand finale, the last night of the festival, and the lineup was insane. We're talking international DJs like Michael Gray and Art of Tones, with a live performance from the incredible Liquid Spirit Gozo. The energy was electric, the music was soulful, and the settings was just magical. Gozo is such a stunning island. From above, you can really appreciate its rugged coastline, the rolling hills, and the charming villages with their massive churches. Did you know Gozo is home to the Gaganitya temples, which are actually older than the pyramids of Egypt? It's an island steeped in history and mythology, and you can feel that ancient energy everywhere you go. And here's another look at our amazing villa. This place was a sanctuary, our little piece of paradise for the week. Having our own private pool was a game changer, especially after a long day of exploring. It was the perfect place to unwind, relax, and soak up the Maltese sun. Now, the food on the island was a bit hit and miss. For me anyway. We had some amazing meals, but we also had some that were less than memorable, if we could call it that. So we decided to take matters into our own hands and have a barbecue at the villa. Nothing beats a homemade burger by the pool. True, I'm pescatarian, so my burgers didn't actually get eaten by me, but I enjoyed the vibe and the experience, same way. To be honest, it was one of the best meals we had all week. In fact, every time we ate in the villa, it was probably the best food experience. As the trip started to wind down, we spent our last few hours chilling by the pool, soaking it all in. There's always that bittersweet feeling at the end of a great holiday, right? You're sad it's over. But I was so grateful for the memories that I made and the people that I met. And then it was time to head home. This was the view from the ferry as we left Gozo. Speaking of the ferry, there was a funny little quirk about it. It's free to get to Gozo, but when you have to pay to leave Gozo, I can only imagine the surprise on some people's faces when they get to the terminal. Also, if you missed the ferry, you've got about 30 to 45 minutes wait for the next one. So you really got to time it right. Luckily, there's a lot of food shops around and in the area, but like I said about the food, hit and miss. So yeah, it's a quirk to say the least. I really want to give them a shout out, but I don't know if that will expose them. So I'll just post this picture. And if you know this place, these are really good people. So they hopefully will look after you like they looked after us. And they really helped make this holiday a true escape from reality. So thank you for that. And this was it. The last sunset of our trip. There was something so special about the Maltese sunset. The colours are just unreal. It was the perfect end to an incredible adventure. Malta, you were a dream. Until the next time. I'd also like to take this moment to say if you liked what you've seen, definitely drop a like and subscribe. If you'd like to see more content or the raw footage of everywhere I've been so far, please, I will drop a link to all content pretty much on Facebook. So I believe you need a Facebook login to see the content, but I will definitely make sure the albums are public and visible. And if they're not, don't hesitate to leave a comment and I will leave it there. Thanks again.